Okay, I bought this at Canadian Tire. Normally $99.99, $100. Was on sale for $49.99, and I had some Canadian Tire money, so I think I had about $48 with tax. I ended up paying about $12 for this. All the specs on it are the same, of course, as the DeWalt, which costs $225. This is a 11 amp motor. This does have a soft start to some extent. Same spindle size. However, there's one thing about it that actually two things that makes it to the where I will not be keeping it. So I've set it up here, and I've put one of my polishing pads on it that I got from eShine. Essentially, what comes with this the polisher is a foam pad. This polishing head here, which the rim is a bit wide, and it should be a bit smaller. And what else comes with it? Oh yeah, a sanding disc and two terry cloth pad covers. The motor on this made a rattling sound. I took it back, tried out 3 before I found one that didn't rattle. That seems to be the normal thing they do. As you can see, I'll be using it on my, my sailboat to do the fiberglass. Now here's the thing that where I will not be keeping it. It has not got electronic RPM guide. So you'll set this thing, you'll set the speed to, you can crank it up from 1 to 600 RPM to 3000 RPM, but that is a no load rating. Once a load is placed on the polisher, it drops in RPM and it will not keep up with the load. I'll demonstrate that now by simply placing it on the floor. So that's on 1, 2, see it stops. You put it on 4. 3. That's just the weight of the polisher. It does not speed up to maintain. It does not speed up to maintain the RPM on the setting. So to get your like 1000 RPM, you're constantly fiddling with this gauge to try and get the 1000. And depending on how much the pad is biting, it will vary all over the place. So for that reason, I won't be keeping it. Okay, I've gotten rid of the Simoniz and I've purchased the DeWalt Polisher. So let's take a look inside the box. It's got the bail handle, side handle, and Allen key and some bolts to set it up. So let's set it up and see what it looks like and what it can do. Okay, here it is set up. That is my pad, the backing plate. It came with the backing plate. Okay, I'm going to show you what 1800 sounds like. And you'll notice it does a surge as it approaches the speed when you press the trigger slowly to give yourself a soft start. However, if you press the trigger quickly, it doesn't do that. Well, to a certain extent it does. That's the only drawback I see. Okay, so here it is, still at 1800. Slowly pressing the trigger to give yourself a slow start. So now I'll put it on the load on the floor. Here is the info as written on the side of the polisher, and also the info on the side of the box. Okay, I'm going to start it up at 600 and then put it on the floor under its own weight and see if it slows down like the other one we had there, the Simoniz. So I'll just focus on that. 600. $1,000. Now I'll try to stop it with my hand at 600. You see, you can't stop it. Very good electronics in keeping the RPM rate at the correct speed. Totally different to the other one. Well worth it, I think. Of course, at Canadian Tire, I got this one, $229, and they had a scratching and win day. I got $10 off there, plus $50 in Canadian Tire money. But with taxes, you're almost back up there. So, great polisher. At this stage, I will recommend it. DeWalt DWP849X. Of course, you have your Makita, but from what I've seen, this has a few more features than the Makita. Makita has always been the standard for polishers, particularly boat hull polishing. But I think this one, which is a newer DeWalt that I think came out recently, has the Makita rethinking things. Okay, good luck, whatever you decide.